Gentlemen, that if you listen to him, you'll find out.
Hi, Gordon.
Well, Bruiser Brody, a very bright.
They done heard enough. Let's get something right now. I don't know what a lumberjack match means to you people, and I don't know what it means to you, but I know what it means to me. It means that Cowboy Mulligan can no longer step into the ring with yours truly, Bruiser Brody, by himself. He's bringing 12 additional men with him. I'm taking it that it is now 13 men against me. And I want to make it real clear that all 13 men, including Big Cowboy Mulligan, ain't going to change what's been happening for the last month around here. I'm still going to kick his up around his neck, and for anybody who's concerned, especially...
Well, tomorrow night...
Now wait a minute, especially all those wrestlers around the ring, I'm going to tell them right now, the first lumberjack that lays one finger on me, I'm going to unload on him. I'm going to knock the living daylights out of him. I'm telling everybody who's coming to the Omni that I fight my own battle. And Mulligan better learn to fight his own battle. And the first time and the last time, I'm going to kick Mulligan, Tiny, and everybody else who sticks their nose in my business. Now, I know there's going to be a lot of guys on the card that don't come out as lumberjacks. I'm going to take it that they're real smart, but they're big cowards. And I know there's going to be a lot of guys on the card out there as lumberjacks. I'm going to take it that they're real brave, but real stupid.
Well, there you have it. Comments from Bruiser Brody. And like I say, he is quite an articulate man indeed. We have a match coming up, so let's go to the gentleman who's known as a down-home friend. It has to be Blackjack Mulligan, and I'm proud to have him as a friend. Welcome aboard.
You know something, Gordon? Something that really gets to me, something real down deep to me, say a gut feeling or something, is Brody comes out here and tells everybody how bad he is, how mean he is. Well, I'm going to tell you about bad, brother. Maybe it's time to stop being a good old down-home gentleman. Maybe it's time to start being real nasty. Brody's one of the few men I know that's big and mean in combination. I can get big and mean and nasty, too. I still hold the records, brother, in the NFL, being thrown out of more games. Big deal, you say. Well, I like to fight, Brody. That's what the point is. Makes no difference to me anywhere, anytime, any place. But we're coming right down to it, Brody. Me and you. I don't care. I can get nasty. I can get mean. As you.
Well, tomorrow night, of course, at the Omni here in Atlanta, Blackjack, it's you and Brody, a lumberjack match. That means the ring will be surrounded by lumberjacks. If anybody leaves, they'll be dumped right back in the middle of the ring.
I can't wait. This is like 2 a.m., Sweetwater, Texas, at the Rock Inn. Two guys getting a beef or something. You go out back. They all get in a circle. Nobody leaves. Nobody decides to take a hike. And Brody, one of us is going to want to get out of that ring. It might be me. The going might get a little bit tough. I might decide to leave. But the fact is, brother, you can get a boot right in the can. You're going to get thrown back in that ring. We're coming right down to it, Brody. Me and you. I don't care if it's in San Francisco, but it's in the Omni right now. You and I are going to get right nose to nose. We're going to find out who the meanest, who the baddest, who the filthiest is. And maybe an eyeball come out, a nose, teeth. Somebody's going to the hospital. You understand that?
Take a moment right now to talk to Kevin Von Erich, because he did something that I saw last week and I saw again today that is most unusual. I want to find out exactly just where this situation came from, because it's a series, it's a chain series from a lateral body scissors to a lateral drop to a lateral roll, which is most unusual, and very frankly, you're the first wrestler I've ever seen compete with that.
Well, Mr. Sully, you're making it sound a little bit complicated. In all truthness, there's no name for this hold. It's just something I did one time, and I can't think of a name for it. I guess you could call it the no-name hold. Unless you think of one.
I'll tell you what, it was a fine pinning combination, so whatever the name might be, perhaps we can think of the proper name for it, but I'll tell you this much, it worked.
Well, it is a very effective hold. Let me say something, Mr. Sully. I came here 3 weeks ago. I consider you a good friend of mine now.
Thank you.
We've known each other for 3 weeks. And it's about time I started filling my quest. I mean, I've had 6 matches. I'm undefeated 6 times. I'm not bragging, but I'm here to fill Von Erich tradition. And that tradition is a winning tradition, and I'm ready to get it started. I'm ready to start rolling, and I want one of these belts because I feel like that's the way to get my name up on that ladder. So I'm ready to go.
Well, that's certainly understandable. And, of course, right now you've got Steve-O, who's a national heavyweight champion. You've got the Georgia Heavyweight Championship that could be sought after, and, of course, the Georgia Tag Team Championship if you're interested in going to a tag team route.
Well, you know, I've got some brothers. One brother, Kerry, who was he won the Olympics in the discus. I'm sure of that. He had the farthest qualifying throw. My brother David is one of the top athletes in Texas, and either one of them would make a fine tag team combination for me. And any way you look at it, I'm going to win. I'm going to take this thing, and I'm going to go all the way with it. So you just stick with me, and you'll see.
Fair enough. A very confident, but justifiably so, Kevin Von Erich. Thank you very much for...
Snooker.
You know, Tommy Rich may be from Tennessee, but I don't care where he goes, anywhere the length and breadth of this nation, he feels at home, and the people in that particular area feel very much at home with him. He's an outstanding athlete, and, of course, he's looking for that Georgia Heavyweight Championship.
Well, thank you very much, Gordon. You know, you kind of hit the nail on the head when you said, you know, not only do I feel at home here in Georgia, but I feel at home anywhere I go because the people do. You know, I get mail from all over the country, you know, not just here in Georgia, but, you know, the 17, it goes all over the country. And just like you said, it makes you a superstar, I guess, all over the country.
Well, certainly no question about that. And I know, of course, that here you are, one of the very few men in the world who have achieved the World Heavyweight Championship. You were honored by the governor of the state of Georgia. You've been the Georgia Heavyweight Champion in the past, and I know that has to be a goal that you've set your mind to regaining.
You know, that's exactly right, Gordon. It's been a long, hard road. Patera's tough, but just like you said, I told him I was going to be a thorn in his side till I got the belt back, and that's exactly what I'm going to be.
Well, tonight, of course, at the Omni here in Atlanta, Superfly Snook and Terry Gordy defend the Georgia Tag Team Championships, and Ken Patera defends the Georgia Heavyweight Championship against you.
You know, it's Tommy Rich's date with destiny right here at the Omni. Just in a little while, Gordon. You know, it might be the last chance. Patera said if I don't beat him this time, there won't be no more chances. Well, I don't know about that, but Patera, I'm coming to the Omni, and I'm coming to win. I ain't coming to lose, so you better...
Great all-time favorites here on Georgia Championship Wrestling, and I'm very proud and very